Alright, boys, we are back, and it's time to continue with our Calgary Flames. We're almost at the trade deadline. That's where I want to get. I wanted to stop the simulation in the last video at the All-Star break because I wanted your opinions. It's obvious that we're not going to be a playoff team now, alright? We're 15, 31, and 3. Already 34 losses. I mean, we should only have 34 losses altogether if we're going to be a really good team, right? So, that's already out of the question, the playoffs. So I was asking you guys in the last video if we should make a trade for a superstar, and a lot of you guys were agreeing. But I didn't see too many comments for one specific superstar. So what we'll do is I'm going to simulate all the way up to the day before the trade deadline. And you know how we checked the trading block? Damn, it's hot down here. Hang on a sec. You know how we checked the trading block in the last video? And we didn't see any players? What I'm going to do in this video, because we have more time now, is I'm going to go through every single team and just look at all the skaters that are in red. Because there might be a player that wasn't on the trading block that might be a player that they are still interested in giving away. Alright, but let's get a bit closer to the trade deadline so that we can tell which teams are going to be playoff teams and which teams aren't. Alright, so we finished our scout to the OHL. He was the defenseman for the OHL, so let's put up the defenseman for the QMJHL now. Yep, QM. 1 month. Alright, so after we finish this last scout, actually, is this going to be perfect? 2, 3, 4, perfect. Alright, so we're going to get that scout done before the trade deadline. So, and once we finish that scout, we will have done the forwards, the defensemen, each for 1 month in the WHL, OHL, and QMJHL. Alright, so we should have a lot of young players scouted. So we'll go to the scouting report, see what the scouting report's all about, because it did say that it was going to be a fairly weak draft this year. All right, we have so many draft picks. Oh, look at that. That's a big trade. Look at that. Joe Pavelski acquired from San Jose. Oh, that's one thing you guys wanted to see. Hang on. I remember seeing that. Yep. You guys were saying just tap Y. There's the tap. It's not stopping. There's the hold. It's not stopping. All right. There you go. It takes a while. Joe Pavelski for Hejda, a second-round pick, and a third-round pick. What did you guys want to see? What was it? You guys wanted to see transaction news to see if there's any other crazy trades. I don't know how to do this. Okay, Boston. Boston claimed Jeff... Oh, there it is. There it is right there. Am I recording this? All right. If anyone's watching this today, make sure to watch all my videos today because I'm putting up a video today. You guys will know what I'm talking about, but here's more. Oh, my God. How the hell would the Carolina Hurricanes put Jeff Skinner on waivers? This is ticking me off now, man. This is ticking me off. I'm becoming a very upset consumer here. Oh, my God. Boston claimed Jeff Skinner off of waivers in the same year that Luke Schenn was claimed off of waivers. Yeah, you know what? Let's go through this. This is perfect that I'm recording this right now. Hang on a second. That's absolutely ridiculous, man. Oh, my God. See, Ben Lovejoy off of waivers. That makes more sense, all right? Holy crap. Oh, this is all teams. That's why. Winnipeg. Whoa. That's a lot for Winnipeg. All right, there, Washington. Vancouver. No one really. Nope. Jarno. Sorry, I'm just looking through this really quickly here. Matt Cook. Alright, signed him. Andy McDonald, blah, blah, blah. I'm just looking for main names. That's all I'm really looking for. There's a bunch of signings. That's what I'm trying to... Oh, I can do... Hang on. That's what I should have... waiver declarations. Yes. Alright, let's go through team. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh claimed Chris Phillips off of waivers. Yeah. Chris Phillips. Luke Schenn. Oh, my God. Ben Lovejoy. Yeah, we knew that one. Alright, keep going. Alright, so it looks like there was only one, but that's a huge one, man. There's no way. Boston claimed Jeff Skinner off of waivers. What the hell did Carolina do? Why? There's no possible way that Jeff Skinner would be sent down. There's no... whatever, man. Alright, where's trades? You guys wanted to see trading. Pick trading, player and pick trading. Alright, here you go. Gonchar and, yeah, Alfredson trades away from Ottawa. I mean, I could see that happening more than Skinner on waivers, but you know what I mean. Pavelski, Strite. Alright, there's some trades here, I guess. Trades, you know, I don't really mind trades, though, because, I mean, they will get something back, right? And some teams, you know, they may look like it's a bad trade, but in my GM mode commentary, they may be a bad team, all right? I know I'm going by quickly. If you guys saw anything else, point it out in the comments, because, again, I'm putting out a video today. I'll let you guys know when we get there. I don't want to ruin this GM mode commentary with it, but that is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, my God. That's really pissed me off now because that shouldn't happen. I can remember back in Vancouver, boys, when I went to Vancouver, I deliberately, I can remember the conversation, all right? I deliberately asked one of their developers if they fixed this waiver problem, all right? Gustafsson, one of my goalies for the first-round pick, declined. All right. Do you guys remember back in Tampa Bay, the Tampa Bay GM mode commentary? I think it was year 1 or 2. Do you remember Braden Shen was claimed by the Calgary Flames? All right. I know that's asking a lot for you guys to remember, but that is the exact example that I used when I was talking there. So that's how I remember the conversation, because I remember talking to him and saying, did you guys fix the waivers? Because I remember seeing guys like Braden Shen drop to waivers, and a team would never drop Braden Shen to waivers, a player like that. And the guy was like, yeah, we fixed that. So one of two things has happened here. He's either looked me dead in the eyes and lied to me just to do damage control, or he honestly thought that they did fix it, and it turns out they didn't. Both wouldn't surprise me coming from EA Sports. Oh my god, that is just absolutely ridiculous, though. Jeff freaking Skinner, that's the worst one I've seen. Luke Shen, Luke Shen shouldn't happen, but I mean, we're a year in. I mean, I could see it happening. I know I gave them a bit of a leeway there for Luke Shen, but there is no way in hell somebody like Jeff Skinner should be dropped on waivers. All right, and if, for God's sakes, you know what? Hang on a second. Stop this simulation. This. Oh my God, this has really pissed me off, boys. I can't even stop the simulation either. You see, I'm clicking it. Listen to that. It's not stopping. Look, clicking. Hold. All right, it doesn't stop. Scouting is... I'll come back to that. Stop! Oh, my God. Scott Gomez. See, that's more like it. Scott Gomez on waivers. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, look, he's 79 overall with a salary of 7.3. Yeah, that makes sense, the kind of player who would be dropped on waivers. Rafael Diaz. Yeah, sure, fine. He's a younger guy, but still, he's not like... I think he's listed as a depth defenseman or something. So, yeah, that's... I still can't stop it! Look at this! It's gone like a week! Can you stop the simulation? Oh my God. All right. Thank you. All right. So why I want to show you guys what kind of BS this is. I'm trying not to swear because, oh my, but it's hard because this is absolutely ridiculous. Boston. All right. Watch. Look, he's probably the best player on their team. Skinner. Look, and they have him in the AHL. They haven't even brought him up. Boston has not even brought him up. Look at this. He's signed 6 years at $5.7 million. You click on him. All right. He's a 4.5-star player at 21 years old. He's a second-line forward. What were points this year? All right. He's only played 11 games in the NHL this year. I guess Boston claimed him and haven't brought him up early. But in the 11 games, he had 7 points, so it's not like he was having a bad year. Last year, 49 points in 82 games. That's a good year. Holy crap, man. Ridiculous. That has pissed me off a little bit here. All right, whatever, though. We're going to continue here. All right, so we're at the trade deadline. We'll get into that. But remember, I'm going to be putting out a bunch of videos today, so make sure to watch that. All right, you guys will know the video when I label it. Don't worry, all right? All right, yeah, we'll do the trade deadline. Yeah, scouting is something. I'll take care of that. I would have remembered if it wasn't for the damn, lack of being able to stop the simulation. All right, scouting report. All right. So, we've gotten pretty much a lot of the scouting done. Let's see if there's any superstars here. Let's see. All right, so Sam Reinhart looks like he's the top guy. He's only 4-star, though. And it's white star already, so looks like that's pretty accurate. Now, these guys could still work out to be 4.5-star or whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of guys still. All right. So we're going to have to do some scouting in some other areas here. See what kind of goalies there are. Is there any top 5 goalies? Ooh, Alex Dubois looks like a beast of a goalie. But I already have Malcolm Subban. But remember what I said, the pick that I use this year, I'm just going to go for the overall best player, whoever it is, you know what I mean? So I could go to the, I don't know, hang on a sec. Should I scout the goalies? How many goalies are in the QMJHL there? Hang on. QMJHL. Is Dubois in this one? Sounds like it. Yeah, he is. All right, you know what? We'll do 1 month in the QMJHL just to figure out this Dubois guy. All right, I should know there's 10 prospects. We'll do 2 weeks. There you go. All right, so we've taken care of all of that. All right, very nice. Okay, so now let's make our trade, okay? So if we look at the, we'll look at the stats and everything. Goals against average, look at Toronto and Kiprusoff. Kiprusoff has loved playing in Toronto, and Toronto loves him. Goals against average and for save percentage, he's in 4th. Wins, all right. Points, Phil Kessel's leading the league. 83, so that's good for Leaf fans, I guess. He's got a lot of assists. Goals, Crosby's leading. Yeah, that's fine. We're not up there anyways. I wouldn't expect it. No, we're not. All right, so the Eastern Conference looks like that. So Toronto, that's not going to be a good draft pick. So that was really good trade for Toronto Maple Leafs. Really good trade for them. Who else do we have? Philadelphia's in 4th, so that's not going to be that good. I'm forgetting some of the trades that we had, though. I'm forgetting some of the trades. Where are we? Yeah, we're in last in the NHL. So it looks like our pick is going to be 1st or 2nd. So I think I want to hold on to that draft pick. I mean, it might be a really good trading chip if we get... I don't know, actually. That might, yeah, that's true. It might be a really good thing to trade. Where's Nashville? Nashville is in 6th. Yeah, okay, so it's nothing special. All right, so let's just see what kind of players are available here, all right? So we'll go into trade negotiations, trade player. All right, I want to do it this way. I don't want to go into the trade deadline because I think I only have one phone, and it sucks when they deny it and you have to come back. So I'll just do it here. It's a lot quicker, all right? So what do we want to look for? We want to look for skaters. I'm not really have my eye on any one individual. Let's just see what kind of players are interested. Are these teams interested in giving away, all right? Zdeno Chara, no thank you. Don't need him. We're looking for somebody who's he's going to be a first or second liner by next year for sure. Actually, no, he's going to be a first liner for next year. Yeah, we're looking for a first liner. We have plenty of second liners, so I don't even make a trade for a second liner. We're looking for that first liner. What is this Rask guy about? Look pretty good, I guess. 4-star, but he's only 60 overall. We have plenty of those guys. Carolina. Who did Carolina get? Oh, they didn't get anyone back. Right, it's freaking waivers. Idiots. Oh my god, that's so bad. Chicago. Max Domi, no, he's not ready to go yet. Colorado, not interested in anyone. Columbus, is there anyone? Nope, no one really. Dallas, is there anyone? Not really. Detroit, Datsuk, we don't want Datsuk, because he could retire this year, and then it's just a big waste, right? Florida, Duclair, let's see, this guy, he's 18 years old. I wouldn't imagine he's too good. Yeah, no, he's only 53 overall. No, thank you. Los Angeles, Doughty, oh, wait, I was like, what? Let's see, nope, no one on LA. Minnesota, Granlund's, they're willing to give away Granlund's. How good is he now? He is 71 overall now. He could be good next year, but he also may not be good next year. Okay, so Granlund, I'll just remember, because Granlund is our best player so far. All right, so we'll remember that. Granlund so far. All right. If I can get him for an easy price, maybe. But if I have to give a lot up for him, then no, because we have plenty of those kinds of players anyways. Tenorti, Bozan, no, they're not good enough yet. I can tell. Nope. Islanders, Vishnowsky, nope. Rangers, nope. See what I mean? There's not a lot of players that these guys are willing to give away right now. Nope, no one there. Pittsburgh, Malkin or Crosby, nope. Man, yeah, Patrick Marleau and Joe Thornton, but both 34 years old. I mean, they don't fit into our team. St. Louis, nope. Tampa Bay, St. Louis, don't. You see what I mean? I mean, technically, like, it sucks that the waivers are so bad because it is kind of cool seeing that all these players, like, this is realistic. All the good players that are on the trading block are old players, you know what I mean? Guys who may retire next year. So that's kind of realistic. It just sucks that the waivers is absolutely horrible. Carlson, no thank you. Yeah, there's really nobody on the, yeah. So if we're going to make a trade, it's going to have to be for somebody who the team's willing to give away. Now, hang on a sec. Like, I just want to look at the standings here. Okay, so say we look at the Eastern Conference. Where's Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh is in 9th, right? So, you know, that's actually not that bad. The teams that are, like, in the playoff hunts, they're not going to want to go part ways with their really good players. Like, so Pittsburgh, possibly, but I don't think you'd be able to get Crosby or Malkin. But maybe Washington, Ovechkin. I mean, I'm not saying that it would go through, but since they're not in a playoff hunt, well, they technically still are, but you know what I mean. Boston, I'm trying to look for a team that's not really good. Kovalchuk on New Jersey, maybe? He's kind of old. Looking for somebody a bit younger. Phoenix, Chicago. Chicago's not doing good. Patrick Kane or Jonathan Toews, possibly. Yeah, I could try for that. Minnesota's not doing good either. All right, let's try for that. Let's try Chicago and Minnesota. All right. Interesting. So what, Patrick Kane or Jonathan Toews? Jonathan Toews would be nice. But, I mean, geez, how much is he going to want to go for? Let's see here. Yo, that trade value is way up there, boys. That is way up there. I mean, look at this guy. Be an amazing player to grab. First line center. All right, playmaker. 25 years old. He fits into everything. We'll try to make a deal for him. All right, I'll try to make a deal for Jonathan Toews. Right now, I'll try to make a deal. All right, so I'm gonna go about this deal like I really want it. All right, we're gonna offer up a lot in exchange for Jonathan Toews because he fits into our category perfectly. You got another 8 years with him at least. All right, he's already 91 overall. He's perfect. All right, so if we're gonna give up, if we're gonna get Jonathan Toews. Who do we need on our first line? Hang on, we can give up a forward here. Looks like it's going to be Barcheesi, Jonathan Toews. Yeah, because Barcheesi's a sniper. Jonathan Toews and what? Shinkaruk, maybe? That might not be a bad first line. Or Lazar or Galchenyuk. Or Kreider. Well, I think I want to... Well, Kreider's up there. I think I want to keep Kreider, though. I think either Lazar, Galchenyuk, or Shinkaruk can go. Because they're all playmakers, right? I think Lazar. I think Lazar could go. I mean, he was a good draft pick for us. He was our 3rd overall pick, and I know eventually he will be good. But if we're getting Jonathan Toews back, all right, I mean, he won't be better than Jonathan Toews. I mean, Jonathan Toews is a 91 overall. It doesn't get much better than that, anyways, especially for a 4.5-star player. So yeah, if I'm getting back a Jonathan Toews, I'll give up a Lazar type of guy. All right, so yeah, that's a good chunk right there in the trade value, but Toews still has it way covered. So our first line would be something like Toews, Barchese, and Shinkaruk. All right. And then the second line would be Galchenyuk, Kreider, and then we would have to fill up the second line a little bit. All right. But Backlund, I think, has lost his spot now as well. Because Galchenyuk, well, let's see here. Shinkaruk, Barchese, and Jonathan Toews. And then that would mean Galchenyuk has to be the second line center with Kreider. Backlund, I think Backlund can go in here now as well. Even though I kind of wanted to hold on to Backlund. Since he's got a green name, they're interested in taking Backlund, right? So, might actually be a good trade. Is there anyone down here? Luke Schenn I could trade away as well. Luke Schenn they're interested in. All right. All right, so let me put Backlund on the table, and let me put Luke Schenn on the table, all right? Because we already have our defensive core set up without Luke Schenn. He was a waiver pickup, okay? So I don't really... Yes, he's good, but if I'm getting Jonathan Toews back, this is something special. Backlund, again, I wanted to keep him, but if I'm getting Jonathan Toews back, he's lost his spot. And Lazar, he doesn't have a spot on our team just yet anyway, so we're not losing a spot there. All right, so all we're really losing is a defenseman, but we already have Ristolainen down there ready to come up next year, and we're not making the playoffs this year, so Luke Schenn can go. All right, now, if this trade was to go through... I have to take back more players, so hang on. Skaters, let me just get their worst player. All right, this Olsen guy. All right, and they have to give back another, Gilbert. All right, so Jonathan Toews, Olsen, and Gilbert for Lazar, Backlund, and Schenn. Now, I don't think that'll go through the way it is. All right, they're going to have to get some draft picks in here. Hang on. Draft pick, 3rd. I'll give them the 3rd, but I'll also give them a 1st in here. Now, I'm not giving them my 1st-round pick. They're not getting, like, a Lazar and another. They're not getting, like, 2, like, top 3 picks with a Lazar and this pick. They're not getting that out of me, all right? They can have one of these other picks. It just sucks that all these other teams are making the playoffs pretty much. We'll give them Toronto. And you know what? Instead of the 3rd, who was the other good team? Nashville was pretty good. Colorado was good. We'll give it to Philly. All right? So, Lazar, we're asking for a lot here. It's just Jonathan Toews. We're coming back, but... I still don't think this will go through, but if it does go through, this was well worth it because we've solved our first-line center problems, and we're going to be a good team next year with Jonathan Toews leading our team. All right? They're getting back at Jonathan Toews of the future. All right? Lazar will be up to like almost 90s, high 80s in 6 years when he's 25. So they're replacing Jonathan Toews, so that's good. Backlund, he's some depth scoring for them right now. Second-line center of the future for them. Luke Schenn, top 4 defenseman of the future for them. All right? And 2 first-round picks. All right, so you guys may think this is overextending a little bit, but Jonathan Toews is the perfect player to sign. Will it go through? No. So you see what I mean? Even though it seems like we were overextending a lot, look, you are quite far off in value based on what you were offering. This trade block does not meet our needs particularly well. So even like that, I couldn't get Jonathan Toews. So it's a lot. It's a lot. It's way too much to ask for. All right. Damn, this video is already going pretty long. I haven't even passed the trade deadline. All right. You know what I want to do, boys? Because I want to get your opinions again. Because I tried to make the trade for Jonathan Toews, and I know the trade deadline may be a little bit long. Let me know how you guys feel about trading away. What am I called? Like 2 studs, like a Galchenyuk and a Lazar. I don't really want to do that, but I don't really see us trading away those first-round picks for any players, all right? I think the best thing that we can do with those first-round picks is now come draft day, move up in the draft and do the same thing that we did when we got Shinkaruk and Lazar. Because our draft pick is already going to be, top 2 again, all right? So then we can use our other 5 to move up to the 2nd or 3rd spot and get 2 really good players again, all right? So I tried to make a trade for Malkin. I tried to make a trade for Toews. These players are just way too hard to get, especially when the teams don't want to give them up, all right? This is something that's really good about the GM mode now. Players that are superstars that teams want to keep, it's very hard to get them back, all right? So I want to end this video. I know we didn't get to the trade deadline, all right? But we will in the next video, and let me know what I should do. I'm leaning on holding on to those draft picks until the draft day, but give me your suggestions, all right, boys? Talk to you later.